So I've gone over the entire Jim Bowie to the best of my knowledge. Okay, I don't have all the specs in front of me or anything like that, but I will leave a link in the description box to greenmountaingrills.com, and it'll have all the specs and everything you desire on there. Okay, now with that being said, the pros and cons and some things I would recommend. Okay, let's start out with some of the cons. Okay, some of the cons to this is their probes. Okay, if you look here, you see this little slide door here. There's the hole for the slide door. Okay, and what this does is you plug that in, you can run that probe through that door, and then of course, you know, when you're not using it, it shuts, so it seals it off. Okay, the only problem is with that hole is that it won't fit any other thermometer, I guess, unless you have maybe like I own ThermalWorks Smoke and ThermalWorks Dot. I have a lot of ThermalWorks products, and no, I am not sponsored by them. It's a promotional video or nothing like that. I just really like the products. None of their stuff will fit through here. Okay, unless I modified it and drilled a hole bigger, which I've considered doing, but I'm afraid to do it because I'm afraid I might damage the structure of this, or you know, I don't want to take that chance. Okay, so I just run it through the door, and I've had no problems with it. I know some people tell you not to do that because it lets heat and stuff out, but it works. Okay, that's a con, I think, to it. That they need to allow different hold size in there that you can have for different for different pieces of measuring equipment to go in there. Okay, that's one. Two, the legs. Okay, the legs are not built the best in my opinion. They're just very small, and if you can tell, the unit's really big. And then you got these itty bitty legs. Those are almost like chicken legs, guys. All right, and these casters. They need to make those casters. They're heavy duty, but I would like to see the casters in the front about as big as the wheels in the back. Okay, that's just my opinion, though, guys. That's one con I don't like, is that these need to be a little more sturdier. Okay, because I mean, you shake this unit and it wobbles. Okay, now I didn't put this unit together. The place that I bought this from, because Green Mountain Grills has different reps across the country, and my particular rep, they put this all together for me, free delivery. It was a perfect experience. We'll get to that in a minute. Okay, that is really, I guess you could say, that's a con with the probe, the con with the front caster wheels on it. Also, the front shelf. That's not part of it either, guys. That's an extra addition you got to put on there. Is that a con? Some people want shelves, some people don't. So they left that as a good option. So I won't say it's a con, but it's kind of disappointing. This grill here, when I bought it, was on sale, but it normally prices almost $1,000. Okay, but I got it on sale. So, you know, you're gonna pay that kind of money for it. You know, I think that the front shelf should be automatic with it. But again, some people don't want the front shelf, so that's probably why they left it like that, and that's fine. Okay. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about was that sensor. Remember that sensor I was telling you all about? And I showed it earlier. I've had this thing for almost a year now, and the sensor went out of it just last year, the end of last year, probably about October maybe or so. The sensor went out on me, and what happened is I started the unit up, fired it up and everything, but it just wouldn't get the temperature, would not get the temperature. So I shut it down, did everything I could to think of that I read on it to do it. Wouldn't work. So I called my rep, and they said, the rep that I bought this from, and he said, well, it sounds like maybe the sensor. So I tried something. He said, yeah, it's the sensor. They were kind enough to give me a free sensor that day. I went and picked it up. The following weekend, I went and picked that sensor up, because that's when I had the chance to do it. And I put it in myself. I went on YouTube, found out how to do it. It's a very simple process. It takes two people, but a very simple process. The two people mainly because of just holding this unit up when you take it off. Okay, so that in itself is a little bit of a con, because I hadn't had it a year. Could have just been a bad sensor, but I don't know. We'll see. We got a new sensor in there. It's worked so good so far, so we'll see how long it lasts. All right. What else? Really, I mean, the Wi-Fi works. It was hard to set up. The con was kind of hard to set up. because it had to hit your Wi-Fi, and if your Wi-Fi is not that strong, it's kind of hard to do. So the Wi-Fi is kind of hard to set up. So I guess that's maybe a con, but that's really the con part of that Wi-Fi. Okay, is that it is kind of hard to set up, but once you get it set up, it's not that bad. Hard in my opinion. Some people will probably say it's not, but hey, it's just my opinion again. It's an overall opinion. So now, the pros to it, in my opinion. Pro is to one, it has, it's easy to operate. It doesn't take rocket science. It's very easy to operate. It has a tremendous amount of room in it. And again, I was able to get shelving for it at additional cost though, but I was able to get additional shelving. And the front shelf, it has a lot of good features to it. It can hold a lot of food. Does a great job. You can also purchase, and I have it. I'm just not showing it in this video, a winter jacket for it. So it does come. You can put a jacket on here, so when it's really cold and different spots, it'll help hold the heat. So they do sell those for it. So that's a pro. But I think my biggest pro with this is how convenient it is, guys. If you get up and want to put a pork butt on or some pork butts, or you're just a busy person all the way around and can't really do charcoal, then hey, this is probably the machine for you. You may not need one this big, but Daniel Boone will probably do just as well. But I got the Jim Bowie because I like doing large cooks, and I like doing cooks for people, having friends and family over. So this is great when you can set it and pretty much forget it. Okay, you really can. I like treating mine though as if it's an offset. And granted, I know it's not an offset; it's a pellet smoker. But I come out here and check the pellets, and make sure everything's still going. The one thing with the pellets, I forgot to mention this, that I think is a pro. Let me see if I can move this down here. There, right here. This is a pellet sensor. When the pellets drop below that sensor, it sends the sound off. If you're following it on your app on your phone, it alerts you. So when your pellets get low, like they are, now you've got probably another good 30 minutes where the pellet's still in there or better, depending on your temperatures outside. But when that goes off, it's telling you that hey, you need to go out there and add pellets, which I really like that feature. So that is a pro in my opinion, having that alert system on there. But I mean, that's really it, guys. I wasn't trying to make this a long video. I just kind of wanted to go over this unit, in my opinion, of how this unit works. It's definitely a set it and forget it. It runs really well. Now, I wouldn't just let it sit all day long and not come out here and check it. But, if it's one of those that you got to get up early in the morning and put a brisket on or something, it's going to be hours or so for you got to come back out here and check on it, then hey, make sure it gets up to temperature, make sure everything's running good, and then go lay down for a little bit. You got your phone, you can set your alarms on if you want to use the app. Me, I'm one of those guys, I got charcoal grill, so I like to get up and I like to be out here during the cooks for them, So, hey. Anyways, guys, that's really all I got to say about this new unit. As we speak now, they just unveiled the new unit. Okay, it just came out today. And they did make some changes to it, guys. They did make some changes to it, so like I said, I'll leave a link to their website in the description box. Hey, if you're excuse me, if you're a Green Mountain Grill owner, hey, leave a comment down there. Tell me what you think about yours, or any mods that you made to yours, or anything different that you would do or have done with it. I'd like to hear about it. So hey, if you're new to the channel and you like what we're doing here at 1984 Barbecue, consider hitting that subscribe button, hitting that bell notification, let you know when I release new videos. Hey guys, hit that thumbs up for me, And if you're a returning subscriber, hey, I appreciate all you guys, you know it. And we got a lot more good cooks to come this year, and I really appreciate all the support. You guys take care, be safe, we'll see you on the next one.